Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Samyukta Nair, and on this channel we talk about personal development, spirituality, and all that jazz. So today's video is inspired by a Malayalam movie called The Great Indian Kitchen and a follow-up conversation that I had with my friend. So this is a movie. In this movie, a well-educated woman marries to a household, a very traditional household, and she is slowly woven into this domestic drudgery, which is extremely saddening to watch, as in she has to cook all day, and all her time is spent in cooking or cleaning, and the men in the house eat first, and they also put their waste on the table which she has to clean, and then the women in the house eat only after the men have eaten. And this still happens in my village home. So it is like an exaggerated version of what is going on in Indian households with regards to women and cooking from a very long time. Even today in Indian household, it's just normalized that it is just assumed that the woman or the mother will cook. Probably this idea comes from a time when women used to do the housework and men used to do the outside work. But today, since a lot of women are working, hold on to the same narrative is very exhausting, because us as Indians spend the most time on cooking around the world. We spend around 13 hours a week cooking, and guess who takes the time, energy, and effort and the burden the most? The ladies. And if she is a working lady, it's like after 8 hours of work, she has to do this cooking, or before the work she has to do the cooking. So I believe that it is our duty as children, as husbands, and especially us as children, what I can do is, be it boys or girls, is to learn cooking and to spend maybe like 2-3 days a week, take on the duty of cooking, especially with the pandemic, since we are home now. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, but it's always like abhi mummy hai to kar hi legi na, and I don't want to stay alone, or like I don't have to stay alone anytime soon. So it is not really much of a necessity for me. So, and sometimes it's just being plain lazy. So yeah, I haven't got the cooking jhatkas, but I used to pick exotic things like chocolates or hummus or pasta, not our regular dal and sabji. So this past week I decided to learn 3 things and make them and share it with you guys, and I hope to continue this streak of cooking and also inspire some of you to take it because it's fun. I decided to start easy and make the simplest thing for breakfast, which was oats smoothie. So I just took rolled oats and almonds and soaked them for 10 to 15 minutes. Then I strained the oats and added it to the blender. I added the nuts, flaxseed, cinnamon powder, steak, cocoa powder, and blended it, and it's ready. So it was pretty yummy. It had a nice texture, and yeah, that was my first thing. Second, I followed Nisha Madhulika's aloo gobi spicy party style recipe. So it's just taking 3 peeled potatoes and some flowers and just cooking it, adding it to the pan. And then for the tadka, there were like a lot of masalas like bay leaves and cinnamon sticks and cloves and black peppercorns. And yeah, I mean, I first made the potatoes and the flowers, and then I added the tadka, and it was absolutely amazing. This is my first official dry sabji, and I'm proud of how it turned out. I went on to, I love my mom's sambar, so I sat down and took the recipe from her. So I love to just take down the recipes on a piece of paper and put it in a file and keep it, which does not get wet, and because it just makes the experience more fun and more relaxing than staring into a mobile. My mom cut this main ash god thing, and we added all the things and just put it in the cooker and then add the tadka. So this is not really a recipe video, But I think for that, there is an excellent video by the Great Indian Fight, I believe, and it is about Ghar Ka Khana, how for beginners. And she does an excellent job of just putting everything down, as in, she tells about how the spices you should have, the vegetables you should have, and there is this thing that for any dry sabji, Indian dry sabji, the procedure is you put oil, and then you put onions, then you put some masalas, and then you put whatever bhaji. So the quantity of the masalas and the bhaji differentiates the bhaji, but the procedure kind of remains the same. So that's wonderful. So you can follow that video, and yeah, I hope this week helped me get out of my regular cooking procrastination. Now the goal is to repeat these recipes, and I'm confident that I can do it. And if I'm have left home alone for a day, I can feed myself with home cooked food. Good home cooked food, better digestion, better health, better everything. So I hope that this inspires some of you to go out of the cooking, the cooking procrastination that you're feeling, and make some amazing dishes and fall in love with cooking. So yeah, bye until my next video. Bye.